Once after that, he wins the World Series.
All right, I would like to call this meeting of the Committee on Public Safety to order. Let the record reflect that Councilmember Hussein is absent with an excused absence. And I need to ask for a motion to approve the minutes for March 5th.
So moved.
It's a proper motion. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. Is anyone here wishing to give public comment who's not on the agenda? Okay, Joe, you've got 3 minutes if you want to up to
I will
3
be
minutes.
very brief.
All right.
Joe Neller with the Rental Property Owners Association of Mid-Michigan. I just wanted to support item E and thank the committee and Director Van Fossen and EDP for retaining the 3-year certificate. We appreciate it very much and look forward to this being the most anticipated item on the city council agenda. So thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else who's, everyone is there on the agenda or works for the city, so we'll keep moving. First item is the appointment of Michael Lynn Jr. as the 3rd Ward member of the Board of Fire Commissioners with a term to expire June 30th, 2027. Mr. Lynn, I think you've seen this before, but typically just give us a little introduction. Tell us why you want to be on the Fire Commission.
So my name is Michael Lynn. I'm currently the CEO of the Lansing Empowerment Network, a nonprofit organization that is working to rid our city of gun violence by way of working on grassroots efforts. I'm also the co-founder of the Village Lansing, another organization that does so. And I was a former firefighter in the city of Lansing for 8 years. Why I want to be on the board, I had a lot of work that I wanted to complete in my tenure there. I didn't get to do that. Did do some work on it as I was there, policies, procedures, making sure that we had some of the things that we would have needed to do the job safely. And really my goal is to, and as I've been continuing, even in my civilian status, is to just make sure that LFD is running properly for our community. The firefighters have what they need, but so does the community. So I think I'm uniquely seated to do that. I've seen a lot there, good and bad. And so I think with my relationships, even now with our current upper staff and chiefs and so on, it'll be a good connection for me to be there and be in both of those spaces, helping to get the work done. So.
Can you just talk about, your lens as a community leader and working with different folks in the community? And I know you're connected to youth and a lot of other entities. Can you talk about how you would bring that to your role as a commissioner?
Yeah, I think, one of the bigger pieces, and as I was even in the fire department, I always try to tell people is that you don't know what you don't know. Like if you're only here in your work capacity, you don't really know what community feels about, our response to people. So I was always having that conversation of being a community member, 44 years in the city, and what that means when we show up at somebody's door. And so I think that's important to be, close to the people that we're serving. And so having that, anecdotal stories that come out of that and being a buffer to it, one of the things we're working on right now at LEN is just helping people to understand the police complaint process so they can manage their expectations. And similarly, so with the Lansing Fire Department, there's a lot of misconceptions from the community standpoint, what LFD does, what they're supposed to do, how they're supposed to respond and show up. So being that liaison to that for the community, but you have to kind of be connected with the community to have that voice. And so our fire department, although it's great, not a lot of them are from this area, so they don't necessarily know when they show up to a space, even where they show up, what the mindset is. And so I think that I do bring that to the table to help with that. And then even in policy, how that might shape some policy or we can advise in those statuses. So.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Councilmember Hussein generally has 2 questions he asks, and he's not here, so I'll make sure that I ask him for him. So the meetings are 5:30 on second Wednesdays of every month. All right.
Oh, never mind.
All right, you got the time. And the other question he asks is, there's a lot of opportunities to get public input, like constituent contact meetings and things like that. But I think we know the level of involvement that you have. So I feel that you'll find the ways to get the input from the people that you'll be representing. So I don't for sure. I don't have any other questions to you.
No.
All right, I will entertain a motion to approve the resolution appointing Michael Lynn Jr. as 3rd Ward member of the Board of Fire Commissioners.
So moved.
It's a proper motion. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, motion carries. As we discussed, you will be on the agenda Monday night, April 6th at 7 p.m., 7-ish, depending on when the committee of the whole gets done, for a special ceremony where we'll vote on this and you can be sworn in then, or if it gets late, you can be sworn in anytime after that meeting.
Appreciate it.
See you Monday.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item is setting a show cause hearing on orders to make safe or demolish to the owners of 813 Bennett Street. And do we have Richard Kelly? David Shaler?
Not yet. I thought Meredith, you said they were here?
Yeah, we saw him.
We saw them walk
Why don't we,
the building.
move down?
With
to-
the.
Yeah, let's look at,
Right there.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, I sent Bobby, I didn't
that's all right.
read the sign.
Why don't we move to the next one and we'll let you all, you can get settled.
You ready for me? My associate's case coming up. right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
so.
go ahead and take a seat. We'll do the next item and you
Hey,
can get
there's
settled.
actually a sign-in sheet down there at the end of the table if you can sign in too while they're moving on.
We're gonna move on to 108, cause hearing in order to make safe or demolish for 108 West Barnes. Anton Haddad?
Yes, sir.
All right. First, we're gonna hear from the department on this one, and then we will move over to the property owner.
Yep, so in time, the original red tag date, was 11/29/24 for a fire. The 2025 assessed value was 16,400. Cost to remodel was $137,655. An electrical permit was obtained or pulled and denied on 1/9/26. Also, an enforcement for work without a permit was issued on 1/12/26. The house is smoke damage throughout. There's some structural damage to the interior front porch. It's going to need building and electrical permits.
We need to verify that he.
Yeah, right. Thank you. You're with him as well?
I do. I'm counsel, but that's okay.
No, I just want to make sure. Could you say your name?
Edward Christensen.
Edward Christensen. Okay, thank you. Mr. Haddad, I know there was a question of confirmation of ownership. Do you have that with you?
Yes.
Thank you. Why don't you go ahead and generally,
So we had a meeting, I believe, on January 16th, and through the meeting, they give me a timeline to remodel it or not meet the timeline. So we had extremely cold weather. December was amazingly cold, so finally, I put the building in my name. I went down to City Hall to pull a building permit, and we were gonna commence working on it. And I walked in, tried to fill the application, and basically they notified me as of that day, as a memo came down, that they couldn't give me a building permit for that house because it was red tag. It was the first day it ever came out, and the young lady that came to service me, started giving me the application, and the person behind her told her, no, can't be done. And the difference in cost between me doing it and a contractor doing it is around $50,000. And I don't have the $50,000. I'm a senior citizen. I own the house. I want to remodel it, and I need building permits. And I got an electrician. The damage is mostly smoke damage on the inside and the outside. What happened is there was a homeless person living on outside of the house. The fire started outside, and then it went off. The fire department came, put it out, and then they didn't put it out completely. They came back and they went to town on it. They started putting holes in the building, and they want to make sure it was off, which is fine. So the majority of the damage is the front porch and smoke damage. The bathrooms are fine. I just finished remodeling that house. I mean, I got new floors in there, wooden floors. I got granted one of the bathrooms over $9,000, and that didn't get damaged. Smoke damage is really bad. The two walls, the front and the sides are fire was bad, but all the beams are good. All the structural beams are good. The outside fire, the inside's drywall. A lot of damage to the drywall. So the whole inside of the main room when you walk in, I got to take all the drywall out. Ceilings and that, and upstairs they did some damage. Mostly, again, not structural, but carpet, flooring. So I just want time, and I want to be able to get a building permit, and I don't want to hire a contractor.
yeah. Okay, questions? Okay. mean, I'm looking at these photos. These are pretty bad, but these are from 2024. Has the department been in since 2024 to see this?
No, we haven't.
Is there a reason the building permit would have been denied?
Yeah, because they did come out with a policy saying that, on red tag to fire damage homes, red tag homes, homeowners can no longer obtain their own permits. It has to be done by. That came out with a policy just not too long ago, so he's right on that.
But the agreement we made when we sat in front of you guys to give me time to do this, that I was gonna put the house in my name and pull a homeowner's permit. So this basically hijacked me, pardon, you know. And I have people that wanna buy the house also. Guys that are willing, you know, investors that buy houses, fix them and flip them. So either I sell it to them or I fix it, but
When was that policy change? Was that us? Did we do that?
I'm sorry,
We changed, was that ordinance or was that policy change?
that was a policy change.
according to them, it happened on January 9th when I tried to get my permit.
What's the rationale behind that policy?
They were having a lot of people coming in and saying they were gonna be the homeowners. And they really weren't. So they were signing and then they were flipping them themselves without having the actual knowledge of the contractor. So they were just seeing a lot of misuse.
I've lived in that house for 9 years.
Sorry, hold on a second. You have progress photos or anything like that?
What is it?
Evidence that this work has been done?
I mean, I got pictures of the inside of the house that, I mean, I don't know. We haven't done any work. We've cleaned up and put, the only thing we did is clean up some of the stuff and we.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you had.
We put installation, they didn't give me a permit. I don't want to violate.
Okay, yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, that makes sense.
So we put insulation in the walls. We cut out, had a guy do that. I basically cleaned up like it was a mess. So yeah, probably took out 15 garbage bags full of, you know, burned out stuff. I didn't want to step in there without getting a building permit. You guys got me under a microscope, so.
Okay.
Otherwise I would have tried it.
That's appreciated. A lot of times that's not what some owners do. Well, this goes to council on the 20th and then back to us.
Yeah, the hearing would be the 20th.
Okay. What I'd like to do, get the show cause hearing moving forward. I think we should do it. There is an order to make safe demolition with the show cause. So we're gonna set the hearing for the 20th of April. I want to research this policy change a little bit and talk to some city staff.
I would love for somebody from the building department to come and walk through with me and, you know, look at it, and see what they think.
That's the first I've heard of that, and that could have missed a memo or something, but I want to keep the process moving, so
I will say regardless of that policy, a permit would be required anyways because of the amount of drywall damage and the.
No, I understand that, but when the homeowner was telling me that they won't, what I've heard, and
Yeah,
I'm not saying you're wrong, he's wrong. just
right, yeah.
if you had to pull a permit and wasn't able to, that complicates this discussion. Yeah, absolutely.
And I just because you said that you'd be selling the property, they wouldn't allow you to pull a homeowner permit just because of that, regardless if this policy was in place or not. So
I understand. Bottom line is,
just as an FYI.
I get it. Bottom line is I lived there. I remodeled the house, caught on fire. I don't have the money. There was no insurance. I don't have the money to hire a contractor to do the work. I gotta do the work. And I'm unemployed, so I want to do the work.
Well, like I said, I'd like to keep the process moving while I look into that, but are you comfortable with that?
Yeah.
direction? Okay. Well, we can move on.
I'd motion
Oh,
to,
sorry, go ahead.
I'd make a motion to set the show cause hearing for orders to make safe demolish for owners of 813 Bement Street for April 20th.
We skipped
Uh,
Wait,
We're on 108.
108 West Barnes.
All right, that's a proper motion. Like I said, we're gonna do the show cause hearing on the 20th still, have a couple conversations. I'm not sure that's gonna change the outcome, but at least it comes back to, goes to the council on the 20th. And then
Can I work on the building?
No permits?
Not legally, yeah, that's
I
right.
understand. We're no structural to anything. All we're doing is pulling on a piece of wood and putting another one on. It's not,
There's a, I think you appreciate that doing the work without the permit is also a problem. So
No,
yeah, I know you do. That's why I'm
Right.
saying that. So that doesn't change. And this policy is not gonna change tonight. So we got to,
if I sell it to an investor, can I do that? Will you guys give them time?
it would have to comply with the make safe or demolish order in the time that the council gets. So
Still have to pull permits.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying, I got people that want to buy it. I got standing offers for like 38,000.
I mean, if permits were in place,
No, I get it.
working, you,
Right, but
Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
that's fine. What I'm saying to you is if I have a sale, but a third party out of reach, that you'll give them time to remodel and sell it. If they're not gonna buy it, if you're gonna make it demolish it.
Yeah. that's fine.
yeah, I think
go through-
that would have to come back to us. and
I'm
Evaluate that.
right, because I have binding contracts that I've signed for people that want to close, within weeks. Contingent to this, that, and another thing.
What, a 90 day? 60 days?
Well, it's gonna take
Well, it's
90.
fire damage, right?
Oh, so it's,
Then 30, it would be a 21.
21. Yeah, you could. By the time you go through the whole process.
Yeah, I mean,
Set.
Here's the $1 million question. If I get a contractor to pull the permit, can I do the work?
Is there a motion on?
That's the question.
Can't answer that one.
yeah, I think this conversation should not take place in this committee.
Well, I'm trying to.
Regardless,
Happy to get
We
it
can
done.
have the show cause hearing done on the 20th.
All right, that's fine.
All those in favor, say aye.
I'm
All opposed, motion carries.
No.
All right, next item is back to 813 Bennett Street. Got Richard Kelly, David Shaler.
Yes.
He's joining us at the table, and then we'll have the department do the same. Floor is yours, friends.
All right, on 7/11/24, the house was tagged for lack of utilities. On 5/29/25, BWL put a notice out for meter tampering. On 6/14/25, there was a severe fire, 90% damage. The 2025 assessed value is $24,700. Cost to remodel is $60,303.88. We had 2 board ups in 25, 5 trash violations in 25, 4 were resolved. All trade permits are needed. There was on 2/3/26, a tear out permit was issued. No inspections have been scheduled or performed at this time.
Floor is yours.
Hi, Rich Kelly, owner of the property. I bought it from my brother who is disabled. He passed away about 2 years ago, and so the house did catch fire and stuff and whatnot. My friend Dave, he is I know nothing about. He's the expert in. He's my supervisor on this project, and he's hired a contractor and stuff and whatnot. I'm gonna let him do a lot of the talking here.
Yeah.
Because he's more knowledgeable with the terms than I am.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a landlord. I had 12 houses in Jackson. I've had this kind of thing happen before. And, so anyway, I guess it's probably irrelevant, but that's nowhere near 90% damage. It's like 30%. But anyway, we have plans of, I took 3 dumpsters out of there. The first day we started with a dumpster back in before Christmas, we got stopped because I do this kind of stuff in Jackson all the time, and they don't make us get a tear out permit. So I just brought a dumpster up there and started doing stuff, and the inspector came by and said, "What's going on? You guys got to go." So we stopped, and then it took us till whatever that date was to get the permit for the tear out. And so we carried 3 dumpsters full out of there, and we went inside and framed up some shoring against the basement wall that was having a lot of water coming in. It looked like we didn't want to have it cave in. It didn't look like it was going to cave in, but just to be sure,
I framed a wall tight against it. And then we went through the whole place and spray painted everything white so that the burn studs would be stain killed. And now we got a permit yesterday, or I guess it just came out today, to proceed with the work. I have blueprints and I have elevations of what we're gonna do. And we're gonna get going on it, and I wanna have it done in 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, there's, was 813.
Yeah.
I'm also an interiors contractor. I did work, I worked for, what's the fire and, water remediation companies in the area for 12 years, so I'm pretty good with this stuff. You guys wanna see these, floor plans and stuff?
No, not the moment, thank you. Oh, well, I don't think so.
Okay.
So I'm on BSNA ICA building permit in February, and then a hold in.
It's on hold because it appears that it's actually still in progress, so it has not been issued as of yet.
Oh, I just got a message from my guy that's running it for me. It says here, he sent me a picture of what,
Click on it, it says issued.
And it says that the application was
Oh, I see.
accepted, but it's under review.
yeah, oh, that's what this says, building residential permit application with City of Lansing accepted. Application has been accepted. Or they want us to pay, is that what, you had?
Pay.
It probably came along with some drawings that still
And it
need to be
says
looked
pay.
at, their department and everything, which has not been done yet, so.
But it's asking me to pay an invoice online.
Oh, well, that too,
Okay.
probably.
So, I mean, I go back to make safe is the first part of the order, right?
Right.
So
Oh, he did,
it sounds like they're making, would it be fair to say that it's not being, is it held, do you think it's held up for a reason other than plan review?
Yeah, I don't see any other reason. Yeah, no, it looks like it was just applied for, so it's just going through the process.
When's our next meeting? 2 weeks. 8, 16.
Oh, yep, 16th.
You want to table this till the 16th and see if that changes things?
Yeah, I can make a motion to table.
All in favor, say aye.
I,
All opposed, motion carries. What we're gonna do is table this until the 16th and see if the permit shakes out by then.
Oh, okay.
What would you like us to come back with? Just the permit?
Well, yes, that would be ideal.
All these plans that I have here are.
Those are-
were
we don't-
part of the permit.
We don't need to see any of that.
Okay.
We need to see the actual progress with the city towards making the property safe.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Make sense?
it does.
All right. Thank you.
So we're not still in tear down mode.
I think.
We
You
were not-
should call, but you should get an inspection on your tear out permit though.
Should I call and ask for that? Is that how you do it?
You do it online, whoever your contractor is, have them do that.
Oh, okay. And this is the time to do that?
Are they finished tearing out?
Yes,
Then yes.
we're ready to start
Then
building.
yes, they definitely need to do that.
Okay, and I just call the inspection department and say, give me a date?
Whoever the contractor is
Online.
that applies.
Oh, right.
They have to do it online.
Yeah, okay, he'll
Yep,
do
it's
that.
all done online.
Okay, all right.
Yep.
So that's something I need to do right away.
Yes.
All righty, thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Glad you're here. Oh, we're now at the ordinance, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So we are now looking at the ordinance to amend chapters 1460, sections 1460.44 through 52. Add section 1460.53 to clarify and update the regulation of certification of rental properties. This has been in front of us a couple times. The one change we made between this draft and the last was on page 6 and 7, retaining the 3-year certification. However, to get that 3-year, they have to pass the inspection without any issues. I'm told that's a very high bar, and not many can clear it, if any, but it was a request from some of the folks at the table, and if it doesn't create a safety issue, I was willing to entertain it, and so was the department, so.
Yeah, it is current, it was a current ordinance. It's safe to say though, in multi-units, it's very hard to have an inspection done and have zero violations. We know that, landlords can't always control what's going on inside every unit. So, we are fine with the 3-year cert as well. It is just very rare that it happens. Not that it's impossible, it's definitely possible.
I would like to encourage our
Yes,
landlords to strive for that. So take that back to your membership.
Can we just, it was tabled last time, so I need a motion to remove from the table.
Motion to remove from the table.
Thank you.
It's proper motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Councilmember Volker, are you good?
Yep.
Motion passes. All right,
I feel
so
much
now it's, yeah. Check. So with that, any further discussion?
No, I'd move to adopt the ordinance.
All right, that is proper motion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Motion carries. I want to thank Matt, the department for working with us on this. Appreciate it. So with that, we are at the end of our agenda. Anything for the good of the whole? Okay, see you on Monday. Have a good night. We're adjourned.
That was quick.
Painless.